Today we're going to be training Ava on how to respond to an opioid overdose.
Yes.
So the first thing that we want you to do whenever you suspect an emergency is to pull out your phone, which I see that you have neatly laid out on the table ahead of time.
Yeah.
We want you to call 911. What that's going to do is it's going to set the whole process in motion. Paramedics can start to arrive and then follow up with the continued care and take this person to a hospital. The next thing that we want you to do is to check for the opioid overdose triad. This is pinpoint pupils, decreased respiratory rate, and then the third one is that unresponsiveness. We want you to try and stimulate this person.
Okay.
So what we want you to do is do a sternal rub. Don't do that. Boom! If you take your hand, roll it into a fist, and then grind it against this person's chest. Oh yeah, you can even go up and down like a washboard. Try it on your boyfriend at home when he's asleep if he's bothering you. And just like,
Good to know, okay.
yeah. Somebody that's under the influence of something isn't going to respond at all. You did number one, which is they're unresponsive. The other two signs is the pinpoint pupils and the respiratory depression. Somebody that's overdosing will have very tiny pupils that are non-reactive to light. To check pinpoint pupils, you actually lift open someone's eyelids with your finger, take out your phone flashlight, simulate putting in depressant's eye. When you remove it, it'll stay a very, very tiny little black ball. That's going to be your second sign. The third one is respiratory depression. A normal person breathes between 12 and 20 times a minute. A person that's overdosing would be breathing like 6 times a minute. This is once every 10 seconds.
Okay.
So the way that we check for that is we take our person, you would put your ear close to their mouth so you could hear air coming in and out, and we look for chest rise and fall.
So we're listening, and we don't touch, we just listen.
You can.
Because I feel like a lot of these places, sometimes it's like at a concert and it's really loud, so placing the hand on the chest or really like seeing their chest is
Yeah, that's
important.
perfect. Now that you've confirmed that it's an overdose, we want you to rescue breathe, and we want you to administer naloxone. This is intranasal naloxone. It's super easy to use.
Thank
I'm gonna
you.
give this to you. You're the camp counselor now. To use it, all you're gonna do is you're gonna put it in somebody's nose, and then you are going to push down on the plunger one time. Just like that.
Got it.
That's it.
Nice.
And what that's gonna
Just
do.
once?
Yeah, each
Okay.
one of those is a one-time use thing. All of our kits will give you 2 doses, so if the first one doesn't work, you can give a second one. Now, let's say you administer the medicine and nothing happens. What you're gonna do in the meantime is you're gonna rescue breathe. That is mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. You do 1 breath every 3 to 5 seconds, form a seal around their mouth. You just come over, lock their lips, and breathe into them. Essentially, as long as you're breathing for that person, until paramedics out there, you're gonna save their life. So do you feel like you could give it to somebody else?
I feel like I could. I get very nervous in those situations, and honestly, just from my past experience, it is a little hard. But I would, for sure, I would.